Alright, so... Man, this game is so fire. Yo, your ambient room is really cool, to be honest. What's that? Is it a game? Yeah. 60 seconds is a fire game. Alright. It's a little loud, chat. Pretty interesting game. Alright, so I'm gonna go with Fat Man. And we're gonna play with Ted. Let's go. Alright, I gotta remember how to scavenge, dude. I don't... See, usually I go with, like, every family member, so that way I have more people, but I don't think I'm gonna do this time. I'm gonna pick one other person. I don't remember how to grab. Oh, okay. Okay, so we got a med kit and Dolores. Let's take everything back. Okay. We're gonna need food. Alright, come on. Water. What is this? What is this? Why am I getting stuck on everything? Alright, let's grab the gun. Oh god. We gotta go. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know how good that scavenge was. I have no idea how well I did there. I don't even know what all I got, but I got a little bit of food. Somehow totally, your vibes totally caught me off guard. My bad, guys. I had to ban someone on Twitch for trying to sell stuff. You know how it goes. Hey, thanks for the follow, Colt. Appreciate you. Alright. So we got a gun, we got a map, we got a Boy Scout book, we got a radio, and we got Dolores and Teddy. Ooh, we only got 4 cans of food, 3 water, and a med kit, and a checkerboard. Okay. Just the 2 of us. There wasn't enough time. Okay. I'm not gonna read all of this because it's a lot of reading. Okay, neither of them need to eat yet. Alright. I think we gotta send people out on day 3. Living in the past is not wise in our current situation. That is fine, Dolores is fine. Okay. Schedule an expedition for tomorrow. You take the Boy Scout book. Okay. Good book is a solution. We found a misplaced soup can while hunting those pesky spiders. That is disgusting. I would have just left it, I ain't even gonna lie. What to take outside? I don't know. They're not taking nothing, I guess? Ted looks like he's got 1 foot in the grave. He needs a drink right now. Will not survive with water without water any longer. Okay. Everyone gets water. Wait. He needed water, right? Yeah. Okay. Ted is... I'm not sure I set up the expeditions correctly. Prepper. Survive 5 days in your fallout shelter. Okay, whatever, as long as the blade is sharp. Alright, so we got a axe, alright, bet. Who should go outside? There we go. Let's send Dolores with an axe. And then we'll save the gun for Teddy. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Ted is fine. Okay. There is nothing more surprising than a knock on the door. Who could it be? Should we investigate? Sounds like a good idea. No, we should not. We're gonna wait for my wife to come back. Alright. The banging stopped after a while and whoever was behind the door left. We have no idea who it was. Let me turn this down just a smidge. Whoever was behind the door left. We have no idea who it was. We'll never find out. Where is water? Ted needs it. Hey, you can have some more water, Ted. That's fine. There's never a good time to go out into the radioactive wasteland, but it seems it will become a more necessity in this world. We thought would be a good idea. Okay, nah, we ain't doing that yet. In other circumstances, we might have risked battling a beast in the darkness, but for some reason we felt that was not. So we screamed and screamed with terror. The creature was probably more afraid of us than we were of it. Okay, there we go. Ted is hungry. There you go, Ted. What's that sound? Oh no, something is below us. It's only reasonable to go check it out. Sure, why not? Go ahead and go check it out, Ted. Hopefully it's like a cat or something. Oh boy, he's losing his mind. Going into a tight dark tunnel is not a good idea, especially hearing those weird noises. They're giving us the creeps even up here. Ted is hungry, Ted is going crazy. Okay, Ted, I just fed you, buddy. After all the days we spent down here, we're not exactly clean. We smell bad, really bad. Okay, yeah, we don't have anything to clean. Did Dolores come back? Let's go. Oh my goodness. Okay. She came back safely. During an expedition. We got 4 cans of food. Let's go. Okay. One of the counters had a suitcase full of money. Okay. We got a lock. Dolores is tired, got ill. Okay. Let's heal Dolores. Let's get them both something to eat and drink. And then let's send Teddy out tomorrow. If there's someone who can rescue us from this situation, it's our government. Nah, I don't want to do that, because I feel like the government's lying. All thumbs. Break or use something in your fallout shelter. Okay. Dolores was cured from her illness. Time to ration supplies. Okay. I don't think anybody needs anything right now. We're feeling pretty optimistic. Let's give Ted the money. Maybe he can give money to somebody? No. Let's give Ted the map. Hey, thanks for the follow, MK. M. Kirk. Follow me or you hate God? Bruh, that is a wild username. Alright, Dolores is looking alright, though. Dolores would love to eat something, needs more rest, she seems exhausted. Well, sleep. You're in a literal bunker. You have nothing else to do. This wasteland is full of surprises like the man on the other side of the door claiming that he's willing to offer a lot for decent ammunition. Okay, let's see if he'll take our checkerboard. Let's see what happened. I don't see nothing new. We offered checkers instead of ammunition. The visitor was quite confused and tried to explain what ammunition is. We pretend we understand nothing. It was very amusing until he left with our checkers. And he didn't give us nothing? What a meanie. Dolores needs what? Has not eaten for a while. You literally ate last night. How about we put that radio? Yeah, let's use the radio now. Hey, what up, Caden? I appreciate the follow, man. Thanks for the follow, Gavin. I appreciate you. We got to 550. We're almost to 700. Nothing. Couldn't hear nothing but static. Better luck next time. She's no longer hungry and has rested. Okay, we don't have to feed her then. It has become more and more difficult to breathe in our shelter. We suspect there is something wrong with the ventilation. Maybe something stuck. Sure. Let's use the Boy Scout book and see if that can teach us anything. A telephone? Using the handbook to research maintenance seemed like a fair idea. We figured it's full of pointers and things. Neuter shelter, okay. Dolores has eaten and she got sick. Oh my god. Alright, here's some food. Hold on. Here's some food. We didn't expect to get a phone call so soon after the atomic drop, yet here we are, clearly a phone ringing outside. Nah, we ain't. I'm not worried about that phone call. She's always hungry. Facts, bro. She brought like 8 cans of food back, but she probably ate like 30 on the surface. It's way too dangerous to get randomly run to a ringing phone in the middle of a radioactive ghost town. Quite ill, no longer hungry. There has to be some water left. Oh, you need water too, Dolores? Why don't you just... Man. Rats are usually smaller than cats, but, let's use an axe. Is Ted back yet? Our cans are saved. Too bad for the hairy mutant. Guess we'll have to... Good for us. She didn't turn the rats into food? Okay, I got nothing for her sickness. I already used a med kit, so it is what it is. We can keep setting on our backsides here in this tiny little bunker. I guess let's listen to the radio. Where you at, Ted? Uh-oh, we got a radio broadcast. Good news, the government made a radio broadcast about extracting survivors from the area. The announcer waited a while. Further communication will be out here. Nah, they're lying. They're absolutely lying. Nah, I don't even want to talk to the or listen to the radio because this just lies. Watch this thing explode. Bro, I promise you every time I open them off stream they explode. Ted's back. Alright, let's see how Ted's adventure went. Okay, they say ignorance is bliss. Another day without a clue what's going on might not necessarily kill us. Okay, so he's back. He got 2 water, a med kit. Let's go. Okay, Ted, well, you deserve that med kit, buddy. Ted is hungry. And then Dolores is thirsty. The state of the wastelands. Yeah, we gotta send somebody. Something's missing. Let's see. Fan, check, strange noises. Dolores hasn't spoken for a while, though. That's not good. It's really strange. Talking to her would be a good idea. Nah, no thank you. That's probably not a good idea. We made it to day 20, though. Okay. So we decided not to talk to Dolores. Nothing happened. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Ted isn't acting normal. Sometimes his behavior is pretty disturbing. Ted is still tired. A few days at rest is what he needs. Ted recovered from his sickness. Ted should drink something soon. We haven't done anything about Dolores' sickness. She's no longer thirsty, but needs to eat. So Ted is thirsty. And Dolores is hungry. We're feeling pretty optimistic about today's expedition. The only thing left to do is choose the right person. Well, Dolores, you're gonna go outside, and I'm gonna give you... I'm gonna give you the suitcase of money. Go trade it to somebody, man. Okay, Ted is hungry. Ted isn't acting normal. Ted is still tired. Ted is hungry. Alright, Ted. Knock at the door. Nope, don't have cards. Ted, I need you to get your sanity together, bro. I need you to lock in, man. Gambling is a terrible habit. Ted is hungry. Mental health. Ted! Dude, I've already fed you multiple times. We never thought we had lived to see a dancing cockroach until we still haven't, but we saw one that was nearly as big as a cat. Okay, let's use the Boy Scout book. Why does he have blood all over him? I'm hoping that's soup. That was a close call. A nest of glowing bugs might have been more than drive us into the wasteland. Roaches are the worst, but radioactive roaches? Yikes. Ted isn't acting normal. Ted is no longer hungry. He's rested. Where's water? Ted needs it. Ted, there's water right beside you, bro. Just grab one. What was that? Did the radio static stop? Nah, I'm not listening to the radio, bro. I don't want to listen to anybody who's lying to us about all the explosions. Let's not even bother with that radio. It's not like we're going to learn anything. He's no longer thirsty. Alright, but... we're not big fans of strange-smelling shelter, but we started to smell something burning. We quickly realized how much we prefer the nothing is on fire scent we had before. A fire, we need to put it out. Yeah. Use the book. Don't use the book to fan the flames, you idiot. Make sure you learn how to put a fire out. If there's one thing we need, it's a scout handbook. Before any of the pages touched the flames, we jumped forward, grabbed it, and held it tight. Until the fire was gone, we need to examine the damage it has done. Okay, it destroyed our radio. That's fine. Ted's mental health, and he's hungry. Go ahead and feed him. Okay, ring ring. There we were. Why am I struggling to read simple sentences, brain? Come on! Ring ring, there we were, thinking we could never hear a telephone signal. Nah, no, we're not going outside, bro. That's just asking for death. It's way too dangerous. Ted's mental health worries us. Ted isn't hungry. Where's water? Ted needs it. Ted, just grab a water, bro. Open, in the name of freedom, came a shout from outside. We weren't sure who claimed, but we could hear it was a group of people. No, we're not opening that. No, thank you. I'ma just stay in my bunker, bro. We stayed silent until the group went away. They didn't show up afterwards, so we figured it was a wise thing to do. Let's just hope they don't come back in greater numbers. Ted isn't thirsty. He seems to be losing it. Okay. You're gonna be alright, Ted. Just lock in. It isn't easy to claim in these circumstances. We might need to act like wolves. Survival of the fittest, after all. Dolores is back. Please be healthy, Dolores. You could have went to a hospital. I gave you a map. You could have literally went to a hospital and found some medicine. Dolores came back. We used the waterfront before all that happened. It's a great place to enjoy with your family, blah, blah, blah. What did you get, Dolores? You got 1 food, 2 water, a radio, great. Man. Alright, Ted, I'm gonna need you to go on an expedition tomorrow. Our last expedition brought news of a vehicle parked just down the street. It sure looked unique, but we never got a close enough good look at it. We're almost certain it's not a bandit trap. Perhaps we should send someone. Alright, Dolores, go check that out. I don't know what we would need the vehicle for, but... A shocking discovery was a rustic tank. It was a little crispy on the edges. Okay. Okay, hold on. Dolores can't remain this thirsty for long. Ted is thirsty as well, so we just need to give them both water. Okay, so the map hasn't really helped much. I'm gonna give him the lock. I don't know what it's gonna be good for, but I'm gonna give it to him. Ted left for the surface. She's quite ill, needs more time to rest, hasn't eaten for a while. You literally ate yesterday, Dolores. Every new smell attacks our noses in this little shelter instantly. There isn't much we can miss, so when a single brick fell from the wall revealing a tight opening, our senses immediately invaded a terrible stench. We should probably check that hole out and see what... Yeah, go ahead and check it out. Hopefully you don't get mauled by some animals. Someone's knocking. We approached the hole and a crazy rodent... Yeah, so we lost our radio again. She hasn't eaten for a while. Yes, she literally has. A woman came by with a creature she claims is a camel, provided that camels have 5 legs. The animal is carrying a pack of goods for trade. Offers... I don't think I have anything. Yeah, I don't have anything to trade. Sorry. I can't believe Dolores is still hanging on, bro. Okay, Dolores would like to eat. Literally has eaten constantly. And drank. You're just gonna eat and drink everything. Young singer approached this morning encumbered with 2 guitars, a big backpack, and a weird contraption holding up by... Okay, ask for some plot... You know what? Sure. Maybe it'll help them get their sanity back. Okay, so he gave me a radio. Okay. Wait. Dolores is no longer... Okay, there we go. Band of people dressed in green showing up at the doorstep and claiming they take from the rich and give to the poor. That's exactly what happened to us. Should we let those clowns in? They might provide some entertainment. Sure, you know what? Hey, we gotta do what we gotta do. Come on, Dolores. I need you to get healthy, man. Yes! Oh my goodness, yes. We heard a knock on the door. I don't have anything to trade. Dolores is about to be healthy. Let's go. And we got a phone call. You're looking way better, Dolores. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Although the girls are very brave. Okay, Dolores was cured from her illness. There has to be some water left. Yeah, you could drink some water, Dolores. Yeah, we ain't going outside. I'm not answering that phone. How would the phone lines even be working after a nuclear attack? Ask yourself that. How would they be working? That's bait. Dolores is no longer thirsty. Okay, where is Ted at? It's been a minute, Ted. We might be safe inside these walls, but there are other problems to consider. Okay. I don't have another med kit, Dolores. You done sucked 2 of them down. Is Ted back? Let's go. Ted's back. What'd you bring back, Ted? Okay. Okay, we got some food and some water. And we got a med kit. Let's go. Okay, Ted is hungry. And Dolores is hungry as well. Wait. Let me make sure. Ted is hungry. Yeah, okay. The day music from the radio stopped, and instead we had to listen to a transmission. We're almost halfway through the door when they started talking about evacuate. Nah, we ain't going to the army, bro. I don't want help from the army. Ted is hungry, seems to be losing it. Ted needs more time to recover his strength. Ted should drink something. Dolores. Okay, Dolores is no longer hungry. Water. Okay, so Dolores is thirsty. Ted is hungry. Nobody can go out yet. They're too tired. I need y'all to rest then. What are you doing? Ted's stomach is rumbling. He seems to be losing it. Either we do something or this bunker will drive him completely insane. Ted might be tired. Ted looks like he's got one foot in the grave. He needs a drink right now. So Ted's thirsty. And Dolores is fine. Losing their sanity, though. Sleazy trader carrying a scruffy bag on his shoulder offered a sample one-time deal. For a can of soup, we get the bag and its contents. Alright, let's do it. No, we didn't get a cat, right? No. I don't want the cat. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Dolores is still tired. Dolores is sane again. Let's go. So Ted was hungry? Did I read that right? Ted is hungry, yeah. Maybe the cat made Dolores sane. We got a little scared today when all of a sudden our map fell off the wall. Maybe a shelter is haunted. When the map fell down, it revealed some sort of safe behind it. We don't remember installing it, but we could probably crack it. We technically have all the time. Should we try? I mean, yeah, go ahead. It's probably your safe. It's in your bunker. We're not sure how or why a map just decided to slide off the wall, but we're lucky it happened. Nice. Okay, Dolores is still tired. Water. Eat. Ted is... Okay, so she needs both. Okay, what do we want to take outside? Ted. And let's... Let's give Ted the map, since Dolores don't know how to use a map. Ted left the surface. Dolores is tired. I need you to sleep, Dolores. Oh dear, we just remembered planning on taking a trip south. Okay. Planning. Dolores is rested. So she's finally rested. Okay, we noticed drawings on her wall is very crude map of her town. One was marked with a Y. Maybe it's a super stash. Should we go check? Sure, go check it out, Dolores. Why not? I doubt it's a stash of soup, but it might be something useful. Why this look like Sally Face art style? I have no idea. Lucky find. We were afraid the map was a trap leading us straight to a camp full of bandits, but it turned out to be true. At the end of the path, we found some supplies. Okay, so we got a suitcase full of money. Alright, so she needs some water. While trying to pet the little devil, we found a piece of paper on his color address. No, we're not. Yeah, no. We're not going over there. There's a phone call on the surface, but we won't be going there. Nope, not going to the surface. Waiting for Ted to come back. It's way too dangerous to just randomly run to a ringing phone in the middle of a radioactive ghost town. We're not taking any chances. It took a while before the ringing stopped. It was pretty annoying. Dolores is hungry. Surprise, surprise. We have plenty of distant relatives, but none of them mean as much to us as Auntie Ada. She lives in the country, so there's a good chance she's still configuring her cow counting machine and not worrying about nukes raining down on our household. Too bad we don't have a photo of her, or do we? We put some photos into books a while ago after a giant coffee spill incident. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Bingo, our scout handbook holds more than a ton of knowledge about useful times. There are some photos stuck between its pages along some of the crosswords we are saved. Only a few of them are solved. Okay, no longer hungry, has to drink sometimes. Obviously, she has to drink sometimes. She's been drinking everything. Don't have the map, so that doesn't matter. We were sure we could find a location without a map. We were wrong. Hopefully we'll get the next time. Dolores is no longer thirsty. What are those sounds? I don't know. We don't have stuff to check it out. Ted's back. Let's go, Ted. What'd you bring back? Come on, baby. Ted, your head is losing its shape, dude. What's going on here? Boredom can really get to you in the shelter. It can lead you to dark places. Trust us. Ted has safely returned from its voyage. Okay, what did you get? What did you get? What did you get? 2 cans of soup and a lock. Let's go. Some water. Let's go. Okay. Ted is hungry and tired. Today was relatively calm for Dolores, so... Alright, Ted, there you go, buddy. Thanks for bringing back some more soup. The holes in our bunker walls aren't just big enough for rats, they can easily fit a cat. We noticed that sneaking out and coming back, maybe found something edible nearby. Nah. We ain't going out there to check for that. Yo, Brody, you still doing meat ratings? Let me see. Yeah, yep. Balls, bro. If the poor creature wants to run around a bit, yep, sure. Ted is hungry. Ted might still need more time to recover. Ted is thirsty. Bro, you... Dolores... Water... Okay, so they both need something. Bam, bam. Alright, Dolores, I'm gonna give you the gun, man. Why did you lead with that? I'm gonna get you. That's crazy, bro. That is an insane introduction. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she makes it. Ted is hungry. Ted, bro, you gotta calm down with this eating 24/7 thing. We didn't put any razors when it came to the shelter. I guess we can shave his beard with an axe. A lumbersexual. Okay, hey. Ted has rested, he's no longer hungry. With some skills, trimming a beard with the axe turned out to be both possible and quite relaxing. Okay, hey. A scientist, at least supposedly, arrived on our doorstep yelling. Okay. Doc wants us to compensate him by helping him with his project. I don't want to help this dude, bro. If I get this ending again, I swear to goodness, I will never play this game again. Ted should drink. Today we are visited by a strange little man. Trade offer. They offer ammo. Yeah, we could do that. Alright, alright. Ted isn't thirsty, but he's hungry. There you go, Ted. Cat wandered out of the shelter, returned with the urging us to help him with his project. The doc told us to start stockpiling. I am not going to help this doctor, bro. I will shoot this cat if it gives me the option. I do not want to help this doctor. I get this ending every time I play this game. Oh, a pair of strangers, probably bandits, searched the remains of the house above. We overheard them talking. One of them mentioned they captured a woman whose description matched Dolores. We don't think they will let her go. Is there any way to get her back? Okay. Send Ted out, I guess. This is cooked. Dolores, of course, had to mess everything up, man. Okay. Something must have gone wrong. We hope they get back to us. Okay, Ted, are you hungry, buddy? Thirsty. I didn't realize it just said it there. I should have. Wait. Okay, let's do this. You know what? I'm gonna take Ted out with that. We're gonna see what he comes back with. Die in your fallout shelter? Who died? It was supposed to be an easy supply run. Unfortunately, that's not what happened. Ted never returned. A locked shelter will forever hold its secrets, at least until somebody with a hacksaw and lots of patience come along. Alright, hey, we made it to... what day was it? Day 63. Alright, well, next time we play 60 seconds, we're gonna see if we could get past that. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy work. Okay. We only consumed 6 soup. That's pretty good rationing. I ain't gonna lie. Successful expeditions. They both lost on their expeditions, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright guys, we're gonna end this one here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, man. I plan on playing this and some other stuff tomorrow. So if you guys want to hop in, man, make sure you guys hop in. Make sure you follow. I upload every day on YouTube Shorts, and TikTok. And I stream on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday. So if you guys want to come around, man, make sure you guys follow. But thank you guys for coming to Red's World. Stay tuned for more to come soon. And I will see you in the next video or stream. Peace.